Hi guys, Mike back again with a response to MegTimHo and his hobby space giveaway, basically. And I know you've seen this room before, but it's my hobby space, kind of. So this is the video response for MegTimHo. So I didn't want to rehash an old video. I thought I'd do a new one. So this is it. So firstly, thank you to MegTimHo for holding the competition. Yeah, I'm very, very envious of your basement space. That's fantastic. And I think Idic Beer's already said that it's a real shame we don't have basement spaces in the UK. I mean, some older buildings do, but certainly it is not the norm. And I should also apologise. I've got a really cold and blocked up face, so that's why I sound a bit weird, I'd imagine. Anyway, so MegTimHo, I don't know, I think you are subscribed to my channel, I think, and you certainly entered my 1,000 subs competition. I've got your question, so I clearly wanted to reciprocate and enter your competition too. So this is my hobby space, and I'll give you a little tour of it. So this is just a little 360 of the hobby space. Got a bit too quick. So, and we'll just do the rounds. So, it's all my man bags, my bag for work, and etc. Got some rockets up on the wall, and posters, and some more rockets. And I'm building currently the HMS Victory from D'Agostini Partwork, and that's it so far. So this is my kind of boat building table. Big toolbox underneath, just with stuff in it. And again, and those of you that have seen my other vids know I'm building the Millennium Falcon Partwork, so I've got my blueprints on the wall. There's my little just Hall of Fame rocketry wall of some launches. So I don't know if I've ever shown these, but oh, there's me with my rocket and some launches there. And what else have we got? Got some quite good launches of some of my rockets. And that rocket in that picture there is that rocket there. So anyway, yeah, so more rockets up on the walls, more Millennium Falcon blueprints, where the magic happens, the old computer workstation, couple of printers, one for home, one for work, little shelf up there, which is where the HMS Victory normally stands, but I've got the Lego tumbler up there at the moment. That's from a game. I'm going to remove that though and put something else up there. And this is my kind of table of junk, basically. Probably needs a little bit of a sort out, but various glues and washes and cutting mats and stuff. My drill and Dremel and stuff is all up here. Sort of brushes for doing terrainy bits and things, and just a bit of a dumping ground, really. Should mention these things of glue. This is my preferred plastic glue. I like the Humbrol polystyrene cement precision stuff, which has got the little fine nozzle for precision gluing. These are £2 normally, and I went through a self-scanning checkout in the shop I was buying it in a local WH Smith's, which MegTimHo you won't be familiar with. It's like a stationer's, bookshop, news agents, but kind of on the high street. So they sell all sorts of stuff, but they've got a hobby shop within the main store, basically. So anyway, these retail for £2, £1.99 normally, and I self-scanned them, bought one, and it scanned for 10p. So I went back and cleared the shelf. So I had £16 worth of glue for 80p. Score. Anyway, so that's that. That's I digress. Just some stuff under there, just a little bit of storage area. And then we got my my various toolboxes for stuff. What have I got? Parts for the HMS Victory, parts for the Millennium Falcon, and my Space Marines bits box. And this is my big toolbox for building the Victory, all my various tools and bits and bobs in there. We got various bookcases. I mean, then I've got my sort of gaming table that sort of doubles up as whatever I'm doing at the time, and it's on top of a load of bookcases, basically. So in this side, we've got some unbuilt kits and Dead Man's Hand. Oh, there's a Lego. There's a little microfighter there. I forgot I had that, so I'll build that later. Then under here, we've got my old fighting fantasy books and my HMS Victory and Millennium Falcon. And we've got all my basing materials, epoxies, and different basing stuff under here. All my old White Dwarfs, which I stopped collecting, but I've still got them. And then this side here, we've got some Drop Zone Commander stuff down there, and just some various bits and bobs. And that's just a big flat table. Basically, it's 4 foot by 3 foot table, and I'm playing board games at the moment. So I keep this table clear for board games, and I'm just sort of working out what I'm building next. Playing this game at the moment, Legendary Encounters. It's a deck building game, fantastic. And I'm just deciding which one of these to build next. On the back wall there, well, we got Tower of Orthanc in Lego, and we've got Millennium Falcon and Imperial Star Destroyer from Star Wars, and my various rule books and stuff. Little camera printer and laminating machine, and just sort of books from my studies and work related stuff. A couple of awards I won. Yeah, nice. Nothing to do with it. It was work related rather than painting related, unfortunately. Then we come round to here, and this is my airbrushing table with my own with my dedicated airbrushing chair, and another rocket. And I've got some thinned out GW paints in the dropper bottles that I use specifically for airbrushing, and the primers and things, and my airbrush extractor that I can put the hose out the window, and my compressor and my airbrushes. Excuse me. And then we're around to this side here, which everyone's seen this before. It's the cabinets with my Blood Angel army in it, and board games on top. And we've got Slave One up there, and the Shield Helicarrier and Lego Death Star. And that's about it, really. Just, again, just some files and stuff, work stuff. And you were asking for tips as well. And this is kind of a 2-part tip, because I'm going to cut in a minute just to show you where I actually paint. So that's my airbrush cleaner, my ultrasonic cleaner. And one of my tips is to keep your brushes, whether they are actually physical brushes or airbrushes, keep them clean, look after them, because if you look after them, they will look after you. And that ultrasonic cleaner is one of the best things I bought for cleaning out my airbrush. I'm not sure if you're an airbrusher or not, if you use it, but it really does the job. I think that only cost about £18. Fill it with some airbrush cleaner mixed with some warm water, put it on for 5 minutes, and all the paint just comes out, basically all dissolves out, keeping your airbrush nice and clean and tidy. So that's one of my big tips. Keep your brushes clean. So I'm just going to cut the video a sec, and I'll be back with my actual painting area. And we're back. This is my living room area, and this is where I actually paint. I've got one of these old wooden Games Workshop painting trays, and Nick Beer, I noticed Nick Beer had one in his video too. I mean, I love this thing. It's battered to hell, but I really like it. It's really good sort of space, and it's really sturdy. You know, it's warping a little bit in the corner, but it's still pretty flat. But yeah, it's really good. Oh, another tip as well: lighting is really important, which you're going to know anyway. But I've got a couple of these LED natural light lamps, which I've got one for painting downstairs here, and one for painting with my airbrush. So it gives you that natural light, and you can paint when it's a bit gloomy or a bit dingy, which it often is in the UK. So anyway, so I've got, this is my kind of go-to painting desk. So obviously I've been painting, so I've got some dirty water, which would normally be clean, that needs a change. My files and various glues, so we've got plastic glue and super glue, and some glue debonder actually, which will separate super glue. Little pots of PVA for putting basing materials on. One of the old Games Workshop vices, which I don't know why I keep it, because I never use it. Some blue tack's always useful. Some little mini files. They're my mixing paintbrushes. These are just cheap brushes from a local hobby craft store, which I just use for mixing up paint. And in this cup, here's just loads of stuff: knives, a knife even, some more files, some clippers, etc. What else have we got? That's about it. I've got some drill bits. Oh, there's a pin vise in there as well. That's what I'm painting at the moment. Stuff on corks. I'm painting a third company honor guard for Blood Angels. So there we go. And again, in the spirit of keeping your brushes clean, I really recommend this, the Masters Brush Cleaner. Again, I think this is about £5. It's just a soap, basically. So when you finish painting, again, a little bit of warm water to wash your brushes out in, and then when the brush is wet, just sort of mix it, just sort of make the soap wet, basically, and wash your brush out. And then obviously once you've done that, put the lid on, it dries up again. So really useful for looking after your brushes, the brush preserver. Really worth doing. So that's that. And then just my paints, which I keep in a Battle Foam Pack 216. So this is the entire range of Games Workshop paints, the Forge World weathering powders, got some Vallejo decal fix and stuff in there, but basically that is all the paints there. And my painting guide, I like to have a bit of inspiration for the Blood Angels painting guide, and then just my brushes that I'm just keep stored there, and that's about it. That's my painting guide. Like I say, my tips are: keep your brushes clean, whether they be proper brushes, regular brushes, or air brushes. Keep them clean. Look after them; they'll look after you. And that's it. That's my hobby area. Well, thank you for hosting this giveaway, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks, guys.